Welcome to today's edition of KDHL's AM Minnesota program. We have a delightful show, as always. We're going to be talking about Paradise Center for the Arts and their June happenings. Julie Fakler is here to give us some details about that. And then we've got some cast members from Disney's Beauty and the Beast. What a great story. We're going to learn more about that in a moment. Tomorrow, Jerry's hosting the show. Wednesday, it's our Faribault Chamber program. Heritage Days will be coming on Thursday to talk more about the event, which is in a couple of weeks. The second Tilt-A-Whirl card dedication is coming up by the State Bank of Faribault, and some folks involved in that will be with us on Friday. 1 week from today, the Farmers Market, which opened, I think, this past weekend. Donna and Russ Bauer will be stopping by to give us some more details about the Farmers Market. Got another segment of Fair Talk next Tuesday. What's new in Northfield, the Professional Pride Realty next Wednesday. Heritage Days will be back on Thursday. And of course, Heritage Days is next week with a parade on Saturday. So, busy, busy, busy. Julie, how did Best of Broadway go?
It was wonderful.
You have great turnouts?
Yes, we did.
Because Sunday, I know, was a near sellout when they were with us last Wednesday.
I'm not sure of the numbers. I didn't make it to the Sunday show.
But it went well.
Yes, it did.
That's good. We'd like to hear that, you know. It was a fundraiser for the Paradise.
Yes, yes. All the performers donated their time.
Isn't that awesome? And they did 2 shows when typically they've done 1, right?
I believe last time they did 2 also.
Oh, okay. Because the Sundays typically are sellouts.
Sometimes, yeah.
You got all kinds of things going on in June. I have a calendar right in front of me.
Yes, we do. We have some education coming up. We've got a class next week with Jason Hillesheim. He's got one for 1st through 3rd graders, printmaking and more, and then 3rd through 6th graders can also take the same class at a different time. We've got the scratch tile workshop coming up in the iron pour. Other classes would involve Christina Angel's paper mache meets folk art. I'm looking forward to that one.
All right. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Who's sitting to your right, by the way?
This is Luke Havamaki.
Okay, fine. Yes, I am sitting on her right.
You're in the Beauty and the Beast?
Yes, I am in Beauty and the Beast.
I just need that.
I will bring that closer.
Mic closer. There.
Oh, thank you, Julie, for the assist.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Have you been in this before?
I have not ever. We tried to get Beauty and the Beast about 7 years ago when we started for the Paradise Community Theater, but we could not get the rights as it's still a touring production nationwide.
And I'm guessing they're pretty spendy.
A little bit compared to most, but we have sponsors and stuff, which helps defray some of the cost. But Shelley Fitzgerald, who's directing it, we asked her 7 years ago to direct it, and she couldn't. So then we did Cinderella, and then we tried to get it again, and we couldn't. So we did Meet Me in St. Louis, which Shelley directed both of those, and now she is doing a fantastic job directing Beauty and the Beast.
Do you know these guys sitting to your right?
Well, I know them. They try to avoid me in the streets.
Do they really?
We have Will and Nick.
Will McIntyre?
Yeah. And Nick Hagan.
And Nick Hagan. Right?
That's right.
Did I get that right?
Yep.
So I need you guys close to that mic if you would, please. You like this show?
Oh yeah, fantastic show. A lot of fun.
I mean, not just performing it, but did you watch? Have you seen the show? Watch the show?
Yeah, my high school actually did the show. Would have been 3 years ago.
Where's that now?
In Owatonna High School.
You're from Owatonna?
Yes, I'm
And they
from
let you in the Faribault?
Yeah, they let me in.
There is a quota of how many we can have from.
Okay. I'm just kidding. Did you see Beauty and the Beast?
Yes, I saw the movie when I was younger, and Bethlehem Academy actually did it a few years ago also. So
okay.
See, high schools could do it, community theaters could not.
Wasn't that interesting? We won't get into the politics of all
that. We try to avoid that.
Because we probably don't know a whole lot about the politics of all that. But anyway, we're going to do a second segment. But first, we have to get our opening market report, a service of your KDHL Agri Boosters, including Northland Buildings for quality post-frame construction. Head to the website northlandbuildings.com. Don't go away. More about Beauty and the Beast and about all kinds of the beautiful things going on at the Paradise.
Cattle and hogs are mixed. Soybeans and corn are higher. I'm John Perkins with a Brownfield Market Update. Every day,
He was my boyfriend.
All right, thanks, John. Thanks for that opening market report, a service of your KDHL Agri-Boosters, including Gypsoil brand gypsum. Applied gypsum after the first cutting of alfalfa, and Ohio State University saw a yield increase of 18%. Contact Abe at Performance Seed and Insurance in Medford. Ag Power Enterprises, your John Deere dealer, Owatonna, Hollandale, Belle Plaine, also Osage and Northwood, Iowa. Here on AM Minnesota today, we're talking about the Paradise Center for the Arts and all the happenings there. A little bit later on, we'll visit with Julia about some of that. They got the recycled art sale coming up. They've got a new exhibit coming up. But we also have some cast members from the Paradise Community Theater adaptation of Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Performances are when, Luke?
June 16th, the 23rd, and the 22nd are the 7:30 shows. And each of the weekends, 17th, 18th, and 24th and 25th, are 2 o'clock matinees.
So there's 4 matinees and 3 nighttime shows.
That is correct.
Because it's kid
Primarily, it's a kid-friendly show, and so it's kind of good to have them be able to come and see the show. And especially since Heritage Days has that wonderful parade on the evening, I believe it's the 17th.
Yep.
And that way you could go see a show in air-conditioned comfort and then go and see a marvelous parade.
Yeah, I'll be announcing over by Parker Cole Funeral.
And you will hear a marvelous announcer.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, hopefully the weather's better. Well, it was nice last year, now that I think about it. Wasn't bad.
Yep.
So come on out and enjoy the parade. But first of all, go see Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
So I got to find out, William, do you prefer William?
You can call me Will, Kelly.
You prefer Will. You don't
Yeah.
go by Bill.
No, I do
got
not.
I got a cousin named William who goes by Bill.
You don't want Bill?
You
know
can
what
call
I'm saying?
you can call me Bill if you want to.
No. I'm just asking what your preference is. Will, William?
My friends call me Will.
Okay, Will.
Both of them?
So what's your... I still need you closer to that mic if I could, please. Will, tell me about your part in this.
I'm in the male ensemble. So I'm an enchanted object in the castle, and I'm a knife.
An
And then I'm
enchanted
in-
object.
And then I'm in the town, and I'm in the mob.
Oh, wow.
towards the
So
end.
you're playing multiple characters then.
Yes.
Well, almost all of the chorus members have 3 or 4 parts that they are doing.
Oh, awesome. That means multiple costumes, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be the most fun part of this. Or is it not?
Yeah.
You don't like your costume, right?
No, I like them, but I don't know.
It's kind of a pain changing costumes all the
Yeah.
time. All right. So, Nicholas, what do you play in this?
I'll be playing Lumiere, so I get to be just the candlestick, so I don't need to worry about costume changes till the end. So,
Well, that's cool.
yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
The only thing I'm not looking forward to though is losing my hands to 2 candles. That's not as easy as it is to dance when you can't really tango anymore because you got 2 wax cylinders in your hand. But
Oh, wow, that would be interesting.
Well, they're not on his feet. To make it much harder.
How have rehearsals gone?
rehearsals have gone really well. I think that Shelley has had a great plan set out for coming in, executing down on scenes. Now we're at the point though when we start running acts, start running big numbers, so it's really starting to become a show. You know, we're putting it together. So.
And who do you play in this, Lou?
Well, some people call me the Space Cowboy, but most people call me Maurice. I play Bill's father. And one of the things that, with the dance numbers that are happening, Kyra, our choreographer, has done a fantastic job. I mean, when the audience is going to have people dancing next to them, there might be wolves running up and down the aisle, but you have to wait and come and see and find out. But yeah, I play Belle's father who gets captured and imprisoned, but a wonderful candle warms up to me.
So you've seen this before, obviously.
Well, I saw it at Chanhassen, and I think our production is going to be as good, if not better.
Wow.
I mean, I've been in probably about 20 shows now with Paradise, when it was Fact and now Paradise. And I've had marvelous people to work with, but this is probably the most talented overall cast I've ever been with. There are people who have smaller parts who would be leads in most of the shows over the years, but this is a phenomenal cast.
For a community theater, too.
For a community theater, yeah. I mean, this guy as a candle is fantastic. And
nobody can hold a wick to him, right?
He lights up the stage. You know,
I'd
I'd like to wax eloquent about it, but I won't.
Oh, jeez.
It gets better.
I got him going, didn't I? Have you ever been in this before, Luke?
No, again, this is like the first time we've had this. And thank goodness for the audience sake, I only have like one musical number. Whereas these people, I mean, the Be Our Guest number is going to be fantastic. The Tale as Old as Time song it will bring tears to your eyes. I mean, the costumes are going to be amazing. The sets look marvelous.
Mm-hmm. And I know it's kid friendly, but this is good for adults too.
Oh, obviously. I mean, it's nice that we have a theater like this in town that we can bring all sorts of entertainment to the public, and many places don't. And having a marvelous art facility where you can have marvelous art exhibits and art shows.
Yeah, we're
classes.
Very blessed to have that. So, Will, how much theater have you done?
A lot.
How much of a veteran are you of the theater?
I have done a lot. I've done multiple with Paradise Community Theater and Merlin Players. And this past winter, I got involved with Northfield Arts Guild.
Mm-hmm.
And
what'd you perform with Northfield?
I did a Christmas Carol, and I played Bob Cratchit.
Oh, cool. What a great show that is. Now, this has a good message, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Much like the Christmas Carol does.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm not going to reveal it because, we want people to go to the show. Although I think most people are familiar with The Beauty and the Beast. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
Would you agree with Luke? Is this a top-notch cast, Will? You don't have to agree with Luke.
Yes.
Yes, you do. It's in your contract.
I've heard that when the auditions happened, there was 2 people for each role that they could have cast.
Wow.
And a lot of times that doesn't happen.
You don't get that.
We had over 50 people audition for the show, which is a phenomenal number for us, and especially the fact that there were many more guys auditioning than there were women, which we never have.
Yeah, that never happens.
So we hope they all show out also when we do the auditions for Young Frankenstein.
Auditions will be June 18th and 19th for Young Frankenstein, and we have the audition packets at the front desk at the Paradise if you'd like to try out for it.
Theater is like family. It'd be a new group of people for you to meet, like crazy uncles and nice. I can't think of the best word to describe you, Will.
He's real
pleasant.
He's real sharp. He's real sharp.
Yeah, sharp.
That's what's fun.
And I would like to point out, June 16th we'll have an American Sign Language interpreted show.
Okay.
So if you want the ASL, come opening night.
Hold that up.
And also for the children, there is on the matinee days at 1 o'clock. You can have a tea with Belle in the basement area of the Paradise.
In the castle.
Okay.
But it is the castle.
Yeah.
The whole place looks like a castle.
And the matinees are the 17th, 18th, 24th, 25th at 2. And you can go have a tea with Belle for $5. The children, it's $5. The adults go for free. But then you get the opportunity to get a photo with Belle and have a treat from Fairway.
Wow.
And you can call the Paradise probably for tickets for that.
Yes, you can. You can call us at 507-332-7372. And the wonderful thing now, we have online ticketing at paradisecenterforthearts.org. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Reliance Bank and ISG. They help make everything possible, our sponsors.
All right. So the Beauty and the Beast. Again, performances, the matinees are June 17th, 18th, 24th, and 25th at 2.
Yep.
And then the 7:30 performances are June 16th, 22nd, 23rd. I would assume you have an opening night reception.
Opening night, June 16th. There will be a reception immediately following the performance.
So you get snacks as well as fine rate entertainment.
Right. And then on the every night, kids can go.
Well, the entertainment is great, but the snacks will
The
only be there.
teas are only at 1 o'clock on the matinees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I clarified
Mhm.
that. Although you probably already said it. Anything else we can touch on the Beauty and the Beast, or should I move on with Julie and we talk about the rest of the happenings in June?
Well, let's see. No, I think that's pretty much the actors who are playing the lead roles, which again none of us are again phenomenal people. I mean, between Jenna and David, Cody, I mean they're all fantastic, and I mean I recommend highly everybody to come see it.
Should be a top-notch show.
It will be.
I would get your tickets in advance. Last year, The Little Mermaid sold out a bunch of shows. So get them in advance, get those seats you want, and make sure you got your spot reserved.
Sounds like the Paradise is kind of staying on this Disney theme.
Not as much as, a planned thing. It's just that, when you do a summer show, you want to do a musical that will attract crowds.
Right.
And kid-friendly ones seem to do quite well with that. So that's one of the reasons we selected this.
Fantastic.
Well, and like Luke said, they've been waiting for years to do this, and it just kind of lined up.
We actually had to wait till Will could start driving. He was at that time he was too young.
Thanks, Luke. Nicholas,
Nick is fine.
and Will. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to have Julie slide over a little bit so we can get her on camera, and we're going to talk more about what's happening in June here on AM Minnesota. So if you could slide over just a bit there. Thanks, Julie. And we're going to talk more about what's happening here in June. Almost forgot what month it was. Time's just flying too fast, isn't it?
I can't believe it's June already.
The recycled art sale I see is June 15th through the 17th. Always terrific art.
You never know what you'll find. The drop-off dates, if you'd like to donate to the recycled art sale, will be June 9th, 10th, and 13th, noon to 5.
And half the proceeds go to Paradise?
And to the Mural Society.
Right.
I can't remember the ratio, but Paradise and Mural Society.
Yeah. Thought I read online where it's 50% each.
Oh, it may be.
And KDHL Power 96 proud to sponsor that.
The gallery season, yes, thank you.
Yep, and the gallery season, you have a new exhibit.
Well, currently we have Kim Dayton, a Minneapolis artist. She does abstract landscapes. We have Leanne Ryan Goering in the Vranish Boardroom Gallery from Mankato. And then we have Mohammed Abdi in our Krieger Gallery, and he's from Faribault.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think he's a soccer player, too, if I remember right.
I'm not sure.
So that's the new exhibit, opening June 23rd.
Well, that's the current exhibit. The June 23rd opening will be for Ironhead. They're going to have a group cast iron show. So it'll be a bunch of basically Minneapolis artists, and they're the ones that are going to pour iron for us for our iron pour. And then in the Vranish Boardroom Gallery, we'll have Serial Amerson. And Kristen Twitchell's children will be in the Krieger Gallery.
Wow.
We'll have Charlie, Blue, and Stafford.
Now you're in charge of the exhibits, right?
The visual arts, yes.
Putting those together. That's got to be a lot of work. I mean, how do you determine that? Do people?
Well, right now we're looking for artists for 2018. So we'll book our 2018 gallery season here in July. We do the Vranish and the Carlander a year out.
Okay, and the Krieger is just kind of a...
And yeah, if anybody has a student 18 or under that's talented in the visual arts, send them my way and we can talk about having an exhibit. It's usually, we walk the young artists through the first time of exhibiting their work.
Sure. So you look at what they have to offer, see whether you think it is good enough to be in there.
Yes, and if they can commit to making 6 to 10 pieces, we even have frames We can frame the artwork for them, help them write their artist statement. I hang the work. Yeah.
Now, is this artwork all for sale all the time?
Some of it is, some of it isn't. I'm an artist. I would have it for sale.
Well, of course.
Some
I think most of them would.
Some people create a piece and they don't want to part with it, or maybe it's already sold and they want to show it.
But the kids, per se, probably.
Some sell their stuff and some don't. Muhammad actually sold 4 pieces so far. So
And what's his specialty?
He's got a lot of acrylic paint, some glitter. I would say they're mostly paintings. Abstract, but very nice. I actually bought one.
Well, there you go. See, you must have liked it, or you wouldn't have bought it.
I end up buying a lot of artwork out of the Paradise.
All right. So again, that new exhibit, you have a reception for that on June 23rd.
June 23rd, yep.
5 until 7.
Yep.
So then are all 3 of these artists there?
Most of the artists will be there. I hope Ironhead, I think there'll be 6 to 8 of them. So I hope all of them can come. But actually, you can come and see them on the 24th, pouring iron at Lockerbie Sheet Metal.
What are some of the art classes you got going on this month?
Well, we've got Jason Hillesheim, like I said, printmaking and more. That's 1st through 6th graders. We've got the folk art meets paper mache with Christina Angel. Intro to digital photography with Matt Leister. At the end of the month, let's see, the 27th, I think Christina is doing modern calligraphy. I know that one's been pretty popular. The iron pour, and then we have the raku pottery. We have make it classes for that on June 10th and June 29th. And we have to make that stuff ahead of time so we can bisque fryer it, and then we'll take it over to Lockerbie Sheet Metal. We'll glaze it outside with Mark Lasardi and Diane Lockerbie, and then we'll fire it right there outside.
I'm guessing that's pretty popular.
Yes, that one is. And it's my new favorite medium. It's kind of like Christmas. You get to fire it right there, and then you take it home.
So you've done a lot of it yourself.
This will be the 3rd one I think we've done. And I've participated in the first 2, and I'm really looking forward to this one.
So this is something that you found
Well,
that you enjoy.
Diane Lockerbie brought it to me, and we wrote a grant. And yes, I personally enjoy it.
So again, take that in, folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a nice stress reliever, I would guess.
Yes, and also we got a grant from the Southeastern Minnesota Arts Council for that, and we've got the tuition down to $45, which is unheard of. And the same thing with the iron pour, $45. And I do have scholarships for children. They can get half off, so it can go down to $22.50. And these classes can be taken by children and adults together. That's kind of why I keep writing grants for this. It's kind of an art experience you share together, and you have those memories, and you don't lose them as a child. They go with you to an adult, and I think it's really fun just to learn and to have that experience with your friends and family.
Yeah. There must be a limit, though, as to the number that can be.
Yes, we can only have 40 for the iron pour, and the raku, I think we can have up to 30. So yeah, get pre-registered. And also, we're doing a special for a limited time. If you sign up 4 or more people for a group, we'll give you 10% off the tuition for the iron pour and the raku.
Again, just contact
the Paradise. You can email me at info@paradisecenterforthearts.org or give us a call at 507-332-7372, extension 1 or extension 4.
ParadiseCenterForTheArts.org.
Yep.
ParadiseCenterForTheArts.org.
We'll have all that education information for you.
Month ends with the Church of Cash.
Yes. We're looking forward to them coming back.
Were they here last year or the year before?
I want to say it was last year, but last year was really busy, and I wouldn't quote myself, but I think it was last year.
Years fly by as you get older.
Yes, they do.
Tickets are $17 for members, $22 for non-members.
Mm-hmm.
Another incentive to become a member.
Yep.
$12 for students, and as it sounds like, it's a tribute to Johnny Cash.
Yes, it is. They do an amazing job, and that one sells pretty good. Again, I would get my tickets in advance, especially if you want your favorite seats. And I know a lot of people in the community have their favorite seats.
I don't think there's a bad seat in the house.
No. But I know some people like the aisles, some people like to be up close, some people want to be in back.
Yeah, I usually sit in the back in an aisle. That's just the way I am.
Yep. Yep. And Church of Cash, I believe that's sponsored by KGP companies.
Okay. Says here the band merely keeps the word of Johnny Cash alive with a youthful spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Church of Cash.
Yep, we have a lot of Johnny Cash fans in the area.
I know. And then early in July, you're going to have the Beatles tribute.
The Fab Six, yep, with Gary Rue. Yeah,
That should be fun.
That'll be another popular one. Yep.
I don't know if you're probably too young for the Beatles.
Oh, I know a lot of the Beatles.
But a new generation
Mm-hmm.
loves the Beatles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think they'll be timeless.
I'm with you. I do think so as well. Years from now,
They'll still
when
be.
I'm long gone, they'll still be playing their music.
And Johnny Cash, I bet.
Yep.
Yep.
Ring of Fire.
Mm-hmm. Didn't June write that?
I don't know.
I think June Carter wrote that.
Probably did. We just got a couple minutes left in the show here.
Um,
Certainly appreciate the Beauty and the Beast
yes.
folks coming by.
Yes, they're a lot of fun, and like they said, it's a very talented group. Shelley is doing an amazing job, and we're looking forward to it. And like we said, you can come, the kids can come and have tea with Belle, you know, and you can get a photo with your cell phone of the child and Belle. We did that last year with Little Mermaid, and that was a great time.
I'll bet it did.
Yeah.
But the kids love it.
Oh yeah, yeah. My nieces came and participated, and they loved it.
Of course.
And they're coming back again this year, so we're happy we could do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and like Luke said, it is air conditioned.
Yes, it is.
So people will like that this time of year.
Uh-huh. And it's a great cast.
Do you have anything else you want to touch on here?
Get your tickets for Beauty and the Beast and get registered for the summer classes. Come and see us June 23rd for the gallery opening. I think it's going to be a really different show for us. It's going to be a group of artists from Minneapolis, and it's all cast iron.
Do I need gloves or anything for the iron pour?
If you want to help, they'll suit you up. If you want to help pour the iron, Jason Hillesheim helped one year, and Tammy Oakes helped pour the iron.
Oh, I see. You don't pour your own. You're saying.
You can. I sit back and watch, and they just pour it in my mold for me.
Sure.
But if you really want to do it and have the proper gear, yeah, you need jeans and leather boots and,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
and cotton T-shirt.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, Julie.
Oh, thank
For
you.
stopping by, giving us all the details about the happenings of the Paradise Center for the Arts. It is such a blessing to have it here in the community, and if we don't support it, it won't be here much longer. So
Yes, please become a member.
yeah, become a member. I like that. Yeah, become a member of the Paradise Center for the Arts. That's today's edition of AM Minnesota on KDHLAM in Faribault, Minnesota.